Let's talk about the big elephant in the room of medical marketing. It's this whole concept of do it yourself websites. As a doctor, you focus on your own work, seeing patients, doing surgeries, organizing treatment for your patients. You probably don't have the time to sit around and just build your own website. And if you do have time for that because it challenges your brain or because you find it an interesting way of using your skills in a different area, this is a bit of a warning. Let's go over the pros and cons of do-it-yourself websites using these typical editors that you'll find online, such as Squarespace. Do you feel tempted to build your own website as a doctor? Maybe do it over a weekend or during a holiday break? Well, I can understand the urge. Sometimes we need to focus our brain on something else and we want to explore, and that's great. Today, I'll talk you through some of the pros and cons of these do it yourself website builders and the fundamental choice of building your own website as a doctor. We know about these platforms such as Squarespace, and there's a couple more that can help you build your own website. There's Weebly, there's Wix. These platforms offer quite an attractive package to get you going in a few minutes and you start building your website. Well, couple of things to know about these platforms. They will focus extremely well on usability and being user friendly. You just log in, you make a change, bang, it's live, you don't need a developer. That sounds like an amazing story, but you're actually renting the space off these platforms. So you're not physically building your own website, you're renting a bit of space on their server. So in terms of digital assets for your practice, it's not really future proof because you don't really own that website. So that's one aspect of these do it yourself builders. The next thing is, of course, the restrictions and limitations. If you really want to achieve a premium website that offers a unique experience to your visitors, to your patients, to your potentially referring GPs, then you will need more functionality than these do-it-yourself builders. Particularly knowing that over 50% of patients are now consulting healthcare websites on a mobile, on a smartphone. So that responsiveness is extremely important. And if you really want to achieve a unique brand identity, making your content really stand out so patients don't feel as if they're reading a website that's more like a template. Now, you really want it to be your content that offers a personal view on your practice, on who you are. Then you will need more power under the hood than what these do-it-yourself platforms have on offer. Nowadays in private health and in private practice marketing, one of the key aspects of your communication is to really stand out. Making sure that your content is organized in a way that is a good fit for the subspecialty that you serve. If you're in women's health, you need even more warmth and welcoming energy and a compelling about page that's telling the story within those 3-4 seconds. This is telling me the story. These gynecologists, obstetricians are an amazing team and have a welcoming energy. And you can't just make that happen by choosing a template and using templated content. The pitfall of the other approach is that it may end up being a bigger investment than doing a do-it-yourself website. But the opportunity cost or the missed opportunities because of a website that's not ideally configured is much higher over time. And we've seen doctors switch back from the do-it-yourself approach to using a professional medical web developing company to build their online presence. Your reputation, I don't have to tell you, is one of the most precious aspects of your private practice as a business. And I look forward to talking about your practice. You can book a free strategy session. We can talk about these pros and cons, and we can talk about the best way to build your online presence so it helps you build a strong, future-proof, and resilient private practice.